Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I welcome all the audience who are joining us from different parts of the world to today's webinar being brought to you by Imamia Medics International Women's Wing, Michigan chapter. As you know that throughout the year, we bring you different webinars under the series Health and Wellness Awareness series. And this month, we have our very esteemed Women's Wing Michigan chapter who are collaborating with us on a very important topic, which we'll be revealing in a few moments. We will begin with the recitation of holy verses. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Translation. Say He's Allah the One. Allah is eternal and absolute. None is born of Him, and nor He was born, and there is none like Him. Sadaqallahul Aliyyul Azim. Before moving forward, I'd like to welcome all our audience once again, and I'd like to mention that you are watching us live on the Imamia Medics International YouTube page, which is also known as MyTV. Women's Wing Michigan chapter has brought to you today's webinar, and to move forward, I would like to introduce Dr. Sabah Azhar from here. Dr. Sabah Azhar graduated from Dow Medical University, Karachi, Pakistan. She did her residency in internal medicine from Stamford Hospital, Columbia University Program, Connecticut. She did fellowship in geriatrics from Centra State Robert Wood Johnson School of Medicine. She is a geriatrician, senior staff physician in geriatrics at Henry Ford Health. Dr. Sabah Azhar has been associated with Imamia Medics International for several years. She is the Michigan chapter coordinator as well as the chair of IMI Women's Wing Michigan chapter. And she has played a pivotal role in organizing medical camps in Muharram processions and health awareness webinars as an active member of the community. And very recently, Dr. Sabah has played a very important role in organizing the Michigan chapter UMC fundraiser, which I'm sure everybody has been aware of. Now I'd like to hand it over to Dr. Sabah Azhar to share her thoughts with us.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Thank you, Varda, for your
Waalaikumsalam.
kind introduction. I appreciate IMI as always. I feel IMI is playing such a pivotal role in providing health education to our communities. And this webinar is just the extension of that. It's an example of what IMI's goals and objectives are for our communities, for our women, for our men, children. And this webinar is part of that webinar series. We are fortunate today that we have Mrs. Hina Hussain with us. I will do formal introduction of Hina, but I just want to mention that she is a very important part of our community, a very active member also of IMI Michigan chapter. Hina is also the chair of our Women Wing Wellness side of the Women Wing, and she has conducted, a workshop on yoga, and we did a walkathon together at a local Imam Barga that was very well received. And recently, in our Michigan chapter fundraiser, UMC fundraiser, Hina played a very important role in helping IMI Michigan chapter with the arrangements of the fundraiser. Her organization, Pakistan Women Association, was a sponsor of her event, along with Green Chili Entertainment. So I'm really appreciative of her, and I thank her for taking out time for this webinar as well. So formally, for those of us who don't know, Mrs. Hina Hussain is a speaker, author, and a mind coach who specializes in stress management, mindset, and behavior change. Her degree in psychology and early childhood education has been very beneficial for the community. She's also a certified yoga and meditation instructor. She helps individuals and organizations understand the inner pattern that shapes stress, communication, and emotional reaction so they can respond with greater awareness, balance, and resilience. And her personality actually helps us de stress. So without much ado, I would like to ask Mrs. Hina Hussain to please start her presentation.
Thank you, Sabha, and all the IMI team for hosting me today and giving me the opportunity. So I'm really excited because I really have a passion for IMI, and I know Wajir Rizvi personally. So it just excites me whenever I can do something and help the community, help IMI. And first of all, I want to give a promise that at the end, I want everybody to leave relaxed. So we're going to do experiential. It's not going to be all listening and boring. No, we will do experiential stuff so that you walk out feeling good, feeling relaxed. So, number one, rate yourself. Who is this for? Matlab, I'm going to also speak a little bit in Urdu. They asked me to do a little Urdu and mainly English, so I can go back and forth easily. Who is this for? If you've been struggling with thoughts and not being able to control, emotions overwhelm कर रहे हैं, रात को नींद नहीं आ रही है, चीजें दिमाग में repeatedly आ रही हैं, and you feel a tension and stress all the time, but you're unable to control it. So then definitely you're in the right place because that's exactly what we're going to learn today. Okay, next. And the other thing is to recognize if we don't know how to lower our stress, what is it really costing you? For example, people who are unable to control have blood pressure, diabetes, heart issues. It's a major concern. Now, when you go to the doctor, it doesn't say, is it related to stress? They ask you how much the disease is related to stress because everything starts with stress. And the reason why I'm saying this is because a quick example is we all have cancer cells, okay? But सबको तो cancer नहीं होता है, right? So what activates the cancer cell in one and not in the other? The single most reason is stress. If you go through chronic stress in your life, and it takes years, it doesn't happen overnight, 10, 20 years, and you are living through it, eventually the cells activate and koi na koi disease, chahe blood pressure hai, blood sugar hai, cancer hai, gets activated. Okay? So that is why now physicians say how much it's related to stress and why it is so important to learn to de-stress because we all have a very stressful life. Okay? We all have a very stressful life and we're all running around, especially all our ladies. Nowadays we are working at home and we are working outside to balance and the kids, the work, the home, the in-laws, the friends, the community. It is a lot on our plate. And a lot of times it feels like we're pulling our hairs, running with the chicken with our head cut off. So most importantly, I really want all our ladies to really take the time out and learn 3 tools to de-stress their life. Okay, let's move forward. So next 30 minutes, we're going to do our simple 3 ways. I'm going to teach you 3 tools. Number 1 is breath work. I'm going to teach you how to slow your central nervous system down. Number 2, we're going to learn how to do tapping, which is called emotional freedom technique. And number 3, we're going to use self-hypnosis, guided imagery, visualization, and the importance of that to really achieve the result and the life you want. So next slide. And we've already done who am I. Now, what is really stress? The definition of stress. There's so many definitions of stress. I'm going to put it very simple so everybody can understand. The definition of stress is you are here, your life is here, and you want to be here. The difference between the two, the bigger the difference, the bigger the stress. कम difference होएगा तो कम stress होगा कि okay, I want my life to be, you know, कि घर भी साफ हो और सब कुछ organized हो and I can get to work on time and the kids are taken care of, everything, you know, the physician juggling themselves, but I'm not there. So the bigger the gap, the bigger the stress. That's the simplest way of putting it. In your mind, I want my life to be this way, but it is this way, and how much gap there is between the two. Okay? Very simple. Otherwise, there's 10,000 definitions of stress we can go through. Next. Next slide. What is the root cause? This is very important to understand. कि वजह क्या है of stress? How does it start? Where is it coming from? So the root cause really, it starts with a thought about the event. So let's say there's two people at an event, okay? Or take a roller coaster. The roller coaster goes like this, right? Two people standing underneath the roller coaster. For one, it's like, woohoo, I'm going to go have the joyous ride of my life. And the other one is going, I'm going to die if I get on this roller coaster. The roller coaster is the same, right? Everything surrounding you is the same. What is the difference between the two? Is their thought process. One is thinking it's going to be the most exhilarating and fun experience. The other is thinking I'm going to die if I get on it. So the same thing with life. In every event, two people will have totally different experience. You know, in a getting late to work, one is saying, oh, you know, I'll do my best, I'll call and I'll return and I'll text, say I'm running. The other is saying, oh my God, I'm going to get fired. And by the time they get to work, they're anxious and stressed and, you know, they can't even perform. So where did everything start? It starts with the root cause, with our thought about the event. Okay, so then our emotions take over. Then we do action or no action, depending on the emotion. If the fear, the flight, fight builds up, then we get stopped in our track and we're unable to move forward, unable to sleep at night. It consumes our body and our mind, and we're unable to perform to our best. And hence the result. So if you're not happy with the results in your life, whether it's health, wealth, or relationship, think about it. What area I'm not functioning as best as I would like to be? Ask yourself this question. What area in my life I'm not functioning to my optimum level? I'm not happy as I would like to be, whether it could be health, wealth, or relationship. So whatever that area is, let's say it's health, then you have to go back. What do you say to yourself every day about health? You say, oh, I will never lose that 10 pounds. I will have tried everything and I can't lose weight. So guess what? If you keep repeating that to yourself, that is exactly the mind and the brain says, oh, Hannah keeps repeating to herself. It causes stress, and I'm going to make sure I hold on. No matter what she does, I'm going to hold on to that weight. The body responds. The thought responds to your body. Okay? So the key is recognize your thought. If it's relationship, let's say the relationship is not working. Then again, go back to the root cause. What thoughts am I saying about my relationship? About what thoughts do I have about that person in my head? And that creates the emotion, then that creates the stress and anxiety, hence I'm not happy. Okay? Health ho gaya, relationship ho gaya, and then wealth. Again, you know, if you're struggling financially, again, ask yourself, what thoughts do I tell myself every day about my finances that causes these scarcity thoughts, emotions, and then I don't get anywhere, you know, and making the money that I would like to. Okay, moving forward. So we're going to move again. I've already explained the self-talk, how negative self-talks, you can alter them. And I'll show you how to alter. Everybody ask, Hannah, it's easier said than done. Absolutely. Because the thought is like a freight train. Okay, it goes from point A, it's like a train. Point A cynically, and B, and then C is consequences. Okay, and then you're already stressed out, but you don't know what happened. So it's like a freight train. The key I'm going to teach you today is, yes, A is your activating event. Okay, B is your belief system, is where on your thought process, and C is the consequences. So I'm going to teach you today, before we end, is how to stop the negative thought, how to stop your freight train running away and causing stress and anxiety. Okay, and reactions of stress, as we all know, the body goes into either fight or flight, or even flee and fawn or freeze. There's other aspects now that if an event happens, the body gets ready to fight. Okay, like as if there's a tiger in front of you and you're going to ready to fight the tiger, or you want to run away, or you freeze. A lot of time we freeze in that emotion. So to recognize what is happening in your body, and even if the event has passed, I'm going to explain the diagram, we are still living in the past. So if you still keep living in the past, the body and the brain doesn't know it happened 20 years ago. If you're reliving that accident, reliving that trauma, and you're talking about it with somebody, the brain says, oh, that happened. She's thinking about it. She's visualizing. I need to create that anxiety, tighten her body, get ready for attack. And then you are all of a sudden, an event that happened 20 years ago, you're feeling the same emotion right now. So recognize that, and to explain how we start is, with our sensory inputs coming in, we have about hundreds and thousands of inputs coming in through our ears, nose, eyes, through all our sensory, and then we basically filter them, and then there is a filter in our brain. After the filter, then it goes into different compartments, and then it tells the body to react, how to react. And so if a negative events happen, then we start with a negative thought, then negative emotion, and then again the body reacts, and the whole vicious cycle, we relive it again and again. Okay, next. And I'm moving fast so we can get to the exercises so that you have basic knowledge, and then we do the exercises. The effects of stress, we all know. It causes a lot of tension and anxiety. It causes your blood constricts here. Then we say, oh, your neck is tight, your shoulder. It's all because of restrictive constriction blood circulation when we are tight. And then what happens? We get pain. So how we need to learn to de-stress, which I will teach you, it kind of takes a toll on your body. At the end of the day, you're like, oh my God, I feel so exhausted. Right? You're coming, you've tackled the whole day, work, kids, home, driving. Driving is very stressful. So everything, and then you feel totally exhausted. At the end, the body takes a toll, and you're like, okay, I'm done for the day. And to really learn how your body is talking to you. Your body really talks to you, it's just that we don't pay attention. So listen to your body, and I will also talk about that. Next, please. So we've talked about that, stress on the body. All right, effects of stress on the mind. If you are really thinking that, oh my God, everything has to do with your perception. Bottom line that I'm going to explain, it's how you perceive your environment that is causing the stress and the anxiety in your life. Change the perception, change your thought, change your perception, change your feeling, and then your action, and then the result. So again, effects of stress and how I discovered. Okay, I've been in the industry for over 25 years. I grew up in Canada, so all my training is in Canada. And I found that, being in an environment, because my story is that my dad had a heart attack when he was 40. My brother died at age 40 of a heart attack. My aunt, my uncle, my grandparents, everybody died of a heart attack at an early age, and due to obviously stressful lifestyle. So one of the things I decided early on at age 16, living in Vancouver, Canada, that you know what, I am going to learn to not stress no matter what, my motto was, there is a way I can deal with this situation. हर चीज को आप खूबसूरती से डील कर सकते हैं. कोई जरूरी नहीं है to really blow it out of proportion, because we do in our mind. We do extreme thoughts and we kind of overreact. So one of the things I decided early, that okay, how can I control my stress? How can I control my thought? So I got into the holistic industry. So my degree psychology, then I got into all the modalities. I'm a Reiki master. I do energy healing. Everything that helped me lower my stress, and I can be very happy go lucky. All right. No matter how adverse my situation was, like, for example, my brother passed away 20 years ago at age 40. I mean, it was really difficult to cope with that. How to move forward, even the most difficult situations, and see the good in everything. I realized that if you're feeling upset, it's okay to feel upset. It's not like, oh, kabhi upset hi nahi hona hai, kabhi gussa hi nahi hona hai. No, we all have emotions, and emotions are just. The key thing to remember that I'm going to say to everyone is accept. Number one step is to accept it. Okay, you know what? I'm feeling really stressed or anxious, or I got upset. Somebody said something in the party to me. My employee did not behave. The traffic was bad. What is causing my stress and anxiety? What thought? Then I can interrupt that thought. Okay, accept it, then interrupt it, accept it, and then change it to, okay, you know what? I'm going to do my best. I'm going to move forward. What are the 3 things I always tell myself is I can be thankful for? To switch my mind from adversity to positivity. What are the 3 things I can thank? Oh my God, I wake up, I have a house, I have kids, I have grandkids, I have mashallah health, wealth, relationship, everything. The minute you say thank you to God, and the minute you say thank you Allah, your body and your thoughts will shift. Your energy will shift. And that's the biggest thing, especially for our society, because we're already doing namaz, but we forget to, after namaz, to sit quietly. And when you finish your namaz, and really, like, दुआ तो मांग लिया है, लेकिन फौरन उठ के चले गए, आंसर का इंतजार नहीं किया. To sit quietly and wait for God to answer. That is the state I tell everybody, finish your namaz and stay quietly for 2 minutes and just meditate and get the answer for whatever you're looking for, because God will answer. Allah ke paas sab answer hai. So, but we're so much in the rush society, rush, that we don't do that. ठीक है? All right. So 3 tools. Number 1 tool, hum seekhenge. So everyone, yeah, go ahead. Next slide, breathing. Why is breathing the most? देखिए, अगर breath नहीं होगी तो हम अभी जिंदा भी नहीं होंगे. Oxygen is the key. Oxygen, breathing in and exhaling carbon dioxide, is the whole function of our body. ठीक है, अगर सांस रुक जाएगी तो हम तो मर जाएंगे, right? And then if we breathe shallow, then not enough oxygen is going to your brain, hence you feel foggy. So just slow, let's everybody practice. Unlock your legs, unlock your arms. जहाँ भी बैठे हैं, relax करो पीछे chair पे, so that you just get into a relaxed state, open body, nothing closed. ठीक है? Open body is important कि आपका blood circulation can run easily. When you close your body, close your legs, like ladies put one leg over the other, it's not a good idea because it constricts the blood circulation. So when you constrict the blood circulation in your body, then less oxygen again going to your brain, feeling more foggy and stressed and exhausted. So open body, then breathing in through your nose. Inhale for 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2, 1, 2. Then exhale for 4. Then hold for 2. Then again inhale for 4. Then hold for 2. Then exhale for 4 through your mouth. Then hold for 2 again. This is called very easy. It's called box breathing. Just do it at least 3 or 4 times. It will slow your body down. It'll slow your central nervous system down. You'll get more oxygen to your brain and you'll be more clearer to make a better decision. So I want everyone to do it one more time on your own without me guiding you. Make sense? Okay, perfect. And you should feel automatically that your shoulders drop, your jaws relax, and just, being present. The minute you take your thought to your breath, you're going to be present in the moment instead of your thoughts running away with you on that train from A to C to a stress, okay? The minute you come back, anytime you feel you're getting stressed, driving, just focus on your breath. Do your deep breath. You will come back into the moment. Be present. And when you're present, that's where your power lies. The power doesn't lie in the past, and the power doesn't lie in the future. The power lies in this moment, how you can do your best. Right? Okay, good. Next exercise. Tapping. So tapping is called emotional freedom technique, EFT. And it's developed by a physician, not me. And there is science and art behind it. So just trust me that it really works and use it. And it is based on pressure points. So all these points I'm going to point out to you. So your point is here. Then right at the edge of your eyebrows, right here, temples, underneath the eyes, underneath the nose, underneath your lips, on your chin, then your collarbones, right underneath your collarbones, and then right here, and then the edge of your fingers, right? So every edge of your fingers, and this is what we call the karate chop. So we're going to all do it together, and there is a mantra we're going to repeat. Okay, and the mantra is, even though I'm stressed, because that's the topic we're working on today, even though I'm stressed, I still love and accept myself and choose to let it go. Why the mantra is important is as you're tapping, you're telling your brain, oh, this is a self-acceptance. Even though I feel stressed and anxious, I still love and accept myself, and I'm choosing to let go. So your subconscious mind says, oh, finally Hina's accepting herself. I'm going to help her to de-stress. Okay? Got it? All right, let's try it together. And tap. Yep. Even though, and repeat in your mind, even though I'm stressed, I still love and accept myself and choose to let it go. Then go on your eyebrows with your 2 fingers. Even though I'm stressed, I still love and accept myself and choose to let it go. Temples. Even though I'm stressed, I still love and accept myself and choose to let it go. Underneath the eyes. Even though I'm stressed, I still love and accept myself and choose to let it go. Underneath the nose. Even though I'm stressed, I still love and accept myself and choose to let it go. Chin. Even though I'm stressed, I still love and accept myself and choose to let it go. Now for the collarbone, just cross both your palms like this. All right, everybody can see me. I'm getting taller a little bit. And then just tap. Okay. Even though I'm stressed, I still love and accept myself and choose to let it go. And then you can also do this part. Even though I'm stressed, I still love and accept myself and choose to let it go. Then just squeeze all your fingers, like just like a massage therapist would squeeze your fingers, like you know how people crack their knuckles, just do that. Right? Really tightly squeeze and repeat. And then the other hand, even though I'm stressed, I still love and accept myself and choose to let it go. Then we can start with the karate chop and end on the karate chop. Even though I'm stressed, I still love and accept myself and choose to let it go. Even though I'm stressed, I still love and accept myself and choose to let it go. So one round you do with the issue, okay? So one round we did, okay, we're working on stress. Now the second round, exactly the same, but you're just gonna repeat the outcome you want. So if you're not stressed, what outcome do you want? I'm calm and relaxed, right? That's the outcome we want. So we're gonna do the same. I'm calm and relaxed. 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 I'm calm. I'm calm and relaxed. I'm calm and relaxed. I'm calm and relaxed. Everyone should automatically feel a lot of levels down and their stress, their body should feel more fluid, more calm and relaxed in their body. It took only 2 minutes, but it has an amazing result. And it's very easy to do. You can always replay it and, watch it. All right. So now for the last tool, we're going to go because I want to be mindful about the time. So the last tool is really visualization. Why is visualization the key to success? I'm telling you, after spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on my training, this is the bottom line, is what thought are you saying to yourself and what image are you putting about your life in your mind, at your subconscious level at night before going to bed. What image? Because let's do an exercise quickly so you know how important. Everybody put your both arms like this. Okay, close your eyes and imagine on your left hand you're holding a bucket And this bucket has a lot of water, and I'm going to pour water. And this left arm is getting heavier and heavier to hold on to because the bucket is getting heavy and heavy and heavy. And on the right hand pinky finger, I'm tying a thread with a helium balloon on it, and the right hand feels lighter. Keep your eyes closed and just imagine your right hand is getting lighter and going higher and higher and higher, and the left is getting lower and lower and very heavy to hold on to. Very heavy, and putting more water, and the left hand is holding to that heavy water bucket, and it's getting heavier and heavier, and the right hand is getting lighter and lighter and going up and up and up and up. And now open your eyes and see the difference between both your hands. See, most of you are going to be like this, right? Why? Because imagination, whatever you put in your brain, the body doesn't know any better. It wants to incorporate. Was there a bucket and balloon? No. Was there anything? No. You just imagined it and your body wanted to incorporate, right? I didn't do anything. I just asked you to imagine a heavy bucket and a light balloon, and most of your arms were like this. So the point being is whatever image we put, the body wants to fit into it. It tells the body, oh, you know, she's imagining heavy bucket and it's in her mind, she must be holding it. It doesn't know you're not holding it. So point being is, what do you want to visualize your perfect life today? So if your mind is so powerful that whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you imagine, you bring. Another next quick exercise, I want you to just close your eyes and imagine you are in your house. You're in the kitchen of your house, and just go into the kitchen, open the fridge, open the vegetable drawer, take a juicy lemon out. Imagine you're taking a juicy lemon, cutting into half, and all that sour, juicy lemon is in your hands, and you're going to lick that sour, juicy lemon. Just imagine that all that sour, juicy lemon you're going to lick. Now open your eyes. Most of you would have salivated by now. So I want you to think, was there a lemon? Were you in your house? No. You just imagined that putting a sour lemon, and your whole body chemistry changed and started producing saliva, right? So your imagination is so powerful that whatever you imagine, the body wants to incorporate and bring it. So the question now is, I'm going to help every one of you get into a relaxed state and imagine your perfect life, and make it big, colorful, beautiful. Don't hold back. Make it your best life ever. You know, healthy, wealthy, beautiful, loving relationship, kids, grandkids, perfect house, perfect car. Don't hold back, because you just proved it to yourself. Whatever we think about and imagine, we bring about. Okay? So we're going to just practice this for the next 5 minutes, and then we will do question and answers. All right? So close your eyes, focus on your breath, get into a relaxed state, focus on your breathing first. Breathe in, relaxation, hold, and then breathe out all that stress, tension. Get into a really relaxed state. And people who are driving, please do not do that. Only if you're in a relaxed, comfortable place, do this exercise. Just focus on your breath, couple of breaths. And then I want you to imagine you are going through, both of us are walking on 10 steps. This is a beautiful spiral staircase, and there's 10 steps. And every step we go down together, you go more deeper and more relaxed. So stepping down from 10 to 9. And this is a very safe, sturdy, staircase. You can even hold on to the banister, and their baby steps, stepping down from 9, 8, 7. Imagine every step we go down, you go more deeper, relaxed, and you're in a very safe, comfortable environment. Going down to 6, 5, and every breath you exhale, you let go of all the tension and stress. The next breath you take in, I want you to breathe, and you breathe in, tighten all your muscles. Tight, 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 and hold. Crunch your hands, crunch your feet. And then exhale really slowly as you breathe out. Relax your muscles, relax your nerves, relax your cells, relax your organs, and just let go, going all the way down to 5, 4, 3, going all the way down to 2, and 1. And as you step down from 1, imagine you are by the beach, and you're going to step down onto the beach and really walk barefoot on the beach and feel that cool sand beneath your feet. And as you're walking on the sand, making footprints, and each footprint represents a stress or something you want to let go today. And as you reach the pier, I want you to turn around and look back to all those steps you made in the past. Watch it being erased by the wind and the waves coming in and out, erasing one stress at a time, one step at a time, one event at a time, and washing away into the deep sea from the wind and the waves, and replacing it as it comes back, replaces it with happy thoughts, with calmness, with relaxation, with good health, well-being, loving relationship. That's right. And I want you to imagine now your perfect life. You're standing at the pier, and the sand in front of you is clear and unmarked to start a brand new beginning today with your perfect health and wealth and relationship goal, living your life to the fullest. Imagine yourself celebrating your success, celebrating life, celebrating health, wealth, and relationship with your kids, friends, family, co-workers, everyone, and your IMI family. Bring that image and make it big and colorful. And as you make it big and put some sound and color to it, and then anchor that image by putting your thumb and your index finger together. Anchor that image. So every time you put your thumb and your index together, this feeling of calmness, this feeling of de-stress, this feeling of being emotionally in control will come back to you 10 times more. And whenever you wish to come back from this relaxed, calm state, all you have to do is count 1 to 3 and come back into the room, into the chair, feeling really good about yourself. 1, coming back slowly now. 2, you feel a surge of energy going throughout your body. 3, come back into the room, into your body. Wiggle your hands, wiggle your toes. Make sure everybody's back, fully alert, fully focused, fully functional, feeling perfect in every way. Okay? Yay. All right. So I hope everybody benefited from these 3 exercises and is feeling calm and relaxed. And Verda, I am open to questions. So whatever questions you have, let's answer so we get done on time.
Sure. Thank you so much, first of all, Mrs. Anna. It was so, there's something that gets you involved physically in it after having the explanation that you gave that really helps, I think. And I think everybody needs it these days. So we have questions coming up. The first one I'd like to know is that because you did mention in detail what stress does to our body, but if you can just give a little overview how to manage when we are feeling the negative emotions at a certain moment, should we right away jump into the breathing exercises or gradually there are other steps?
Okay, so thank you for the question. The number one step is to pause. Okay, if you don't pause, then you're going to run away with that freight train and get to stress and anxiety. So when you feel that stress is coming on or your thoughts is running with you, just pause. Okay, and then focus on your breath. Accept whatever is irritating you or causing. Then the key to change is acceptance. If you don't accept it, it'll keep irritating you. It'll keep coming back. The thought will keep coming back. That is the number one reason we cannot get rid of the thought, because we don't accept it.
Right.
So the minute you say, I acknowledge I'm feeling anxious, I acknowledge I'm feeling angry because the kids did this. I acknowledge that, I'm frustrated because my boss talked down on me. I acknowledge that, the traffic jam stresses me out. The minute you acknowledge and accept and make that pause, then you can shift, interrupt the pattern, shift to, okay, how do I want to feel? Okay, yes, you know what? Yes, things happened and I got upset and I got anxious and I got stressed. And how long do I want to stay in it? That's also your choice. Okay, we call it that period. How long give yourself, okay, you know what? I'm going to have my pity party for 2 minutes. I'm going to have a pity party for 10 minutes. And then say, okay, then I'm choosing. I acknowledged it. I accept it. Now I am choosing to move forward. So focus on your breath, do your breathing, calm your central nervous system down, do your tapping. If nothing else you can't do, let's say you're in a meeting. You can't look like a monkey doing this, but what you can do under the table is just your karate chop. So take your hand down and just in your mind, even though I'm getting anxious as this meeting, I still love and accept myself and choose to let it go. And the
Right.
minute you repeat the mantra to where you want to, your body will change. You already proved it to yourself. Your body responds to your thought and imagination.
Right, right. Thank you. So that's exactly where my next question leads to, that sometimes you could be in a scenario where, you can't walk away or you just cannot do all the things together. So the components of the how to deal with stress, the three tools that you mentioned to us, uh, uh, can we practice one component at a time instead of all three? Or can we
Yes,
practice
breath work
one?
is the first one, Varda.
Right, right.
So, like I said, it brings you back
Mm-hmm.
instead of running away into
Mm-hmm.
fight and flight. So, if you just, and that no matter where you are, you can do it.
Right,
Then I said the second step, even though if you're in company, you can take your hand, even sometimes when I'm driving, I just do it over the steering wheel and I go like
right,
this, okay? Even though I'm getting, and, I'm running late to an appointment and I'm getting upset. So I can do it on the steering wheel.
right,
I can do breathing. Just don't close your eyes. Safety comes first. Okay.
right,
So yes, breathing, tapping. Obviously, the only last tool, I tell everybody you need to be in a comfortable, safe place. And the most important time is right before going to bed. And the reason why is when you are just about to go to sleep, your central nervous has slowed down, your subconscious mind is open for suggestion. Okay? Your
right,
subconscious mind is your 93% that adds and subtracts or changes the belief system, your thought process. That permanent changes happen at a subconscious level, not at a conscious. Conscious is only your 7%. Subconscious decisions are 93%.
Oh, wow.
So, yes. So, and at night, when you're just about falling asleep, you have access to your subconscious mind. So, put the right image and right thought. Instead of thinking, oh my God, what did I not do today? How many things I messed up? And, everything that went wrong? No, stop. Think of everything that did go right.
Right.
And then focus on, what a beautiful day that I'm looking forward to. What kind of life I do want. Put that image, relax yourself, put that image in your mind, just like we did right now, visualization, and then go to sleep. Your subconscious mind, which is your 93%, is going to work on it for you all night. I promise
Right.
you, if you do that every night before going to bed, putting the right thought and the right image, your life, your health, your wealth, your relationship, all will change.
Right.
Imagine the perfect relationship and go to sleep. Imagine your perfect, healthy, slim, trim, firm, perfectly proportioned body and sleep. Imagine
Perfect.
money coming in. Cha-ching.
Right, that's perfect. Right. And also, there are days when, because people ask questions regarding this topic in huge number. So there are days when we are not maybe that stressed or not triggered or something, but the techniques that you have mentioned, do they work if we practice them on a regular day when we are not too stressed, but we just want to be in tune with ourselves and otherwise? So
It
do they
is
work?
highly recommended, Warda, that
Mm-hmm.
you practice this 3 times a day. In the morning when you wake up,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere if you can't even do it in the middle of the day, but at night before going to sleep. 2 times is a must. Every day, it doesn't matter whatever is happening, maybe you're relaxed and happy, but if you practice when you wake up and you practice, it takes only 2 minutes. You
Right.
deserve 2 minutes. So tell yourself, I deserve 2 minutes. When I wake up, I can give myself to calm my mind and body and start the day instead of rushing for the phone and see what's going on the WhatsApp.
Right, right,
Okay.
right,
And then at night again, stop your phone, stop the WhatsApp, and then focus on calming and put the right image and right thought and go to sleep. These two, if you can continue, they say 40 days makes or breaks a habit. Okay, 40 दिन में चेंज होता है आपका माइंड एंड बॉडी का पूरा habit format. Okay, it's proven by science, not me. I'm not making this up. Okay, it's about
right,
pattern. So if you change the pattern and you keep doing it for 40 days, it'll become a part of you. If you give up something for 40 days, it becomes a part of you. If you adapt something for 40 days, it becomes a part of you.
right, right. Okay, and before wrapping up our session for today, just one last question. That if you have any message to share with us, because I'm so glad that you shared your journey with us in brief as well, and how you worked on it to reach to this point where now you're able to help other people to be at a better place in their lives. So, with all of this in mind, would you like to share any final message with our audience who are watching us?
So as I shared my story, so even though I lived a very healthy life, at age 60, I had triple bypass. Okay.
Oh,
So even though, so my point being is, instead of all my family dying at 40, I am now 63 years old. It's been 3 years from my bypass. And it was my attitude and it was everything that I had learned. It was time to use. Just Allah kehta hai, I've given you everything, but use it when you need it. Like when it's crisis, we forget the faith in God. So you're either living in faith or fear. Us time hum fear mein chale jate hain. So learn to be in fully faith. Like when I was going in for the surgery, it was like, this is it. I have full faith in God. If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. I did my job. If it's not, I came out of surgery with flying colors, and I was walking, talking, and I flew internationally in 4 weeks. Most people after triple bypass take 3 months to get back to normal, like normally. So it was because of the attitude and how I trained my mind. Your mind takes over. It's all about mind over matter. You can train and heal your body. It's what are you telling your body every day?
Sure, sure. That was very inspiring. Now I would like to invite Dr. Sabah Azhar for the thank you note.
Thank
Yes.
you, Varda.
Thank you, Mrs. Hannah. Thank you so much. Dr.
Thank,
Sabah.
yes, thank you, Varda. Thank you, Henna. I want to really thank you for this lovely, very informative presentation. I hope that our people who are watching, our audience, will benefit from this because really all these things make a huge difference. And I also apply some of this, as Hina mentioned, in my life when I'm going through any like stress, whether it's related to work or any other thing. Especially deep breathing exercises, it's so beneficial. And I tell my patients to do this as well, my elderly patients, and it has proven to be very beneficial to calm them down and to relax them. And another thing I want to add, like Hina said, count your blessings. We should all count our blessings to de stress, and that's always very helpful. So, with much ado, I want to thank Hina for taking out time to do this, and also our whole IMI headquarter team. I appreciate all of them for their dedication and motivation to educate our communities. And Varda, we want to thank you, of course, for always being there, taking out time. We really appreciate you. These webinars are possible because of you, as you know, and Nazneen as well, who's our coordinator. All of you coordinated this. I really appreciate it. And very great. It's like a very informative talk by Hina. So I thank her. And I, of course, don't want to forget the founders, the pioneers of all of this. One is Dr. Wajid Rizvi, who is the founder of IMI. And we can't thank him enough for spreading this, great work of IMI across so many different states of US and continents. And then Dr. Homa Naqvi, who is such a great person to work with, a pleasure to work with. And she has been my inspiration when it comes to Women Wing, and I thank her for that. Formally, she is the global chair of the IMI Women Wing. She has been working as a global chair since 2019 to now, and she oversees all events, programs, and major projects. Dr. Naqvi specializes in physical medicine and rehabilitation and internal medicine. She practices at Hartford, Connecticut, and also affiliated with the Albert Einstein College of Medicine, New York. She also superheads IMI's physical medicine and rehabilitation project in Iraq, and she has also served as IMI's global president. And we are so fortunate to have someone like her overseeing the IMI Women Wing. So I'm very thankful, and it's every little effort that counts. So this webinar is definitely a great addition to all the webinars that IMI Women Wing has been conducting. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Sabah, Varda, the entire IMI team for this opportunity. And I really appreciate it. And God bless you all.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you. You all have a great day. Thank you.
Truly, it has been an honor. Thank you so much again to Dr. Sabah as well for joining us and giving us time. And thank you so much to the media team headed by Sarah Shahzadi. And I cannot thank you enough, Hinanti, Mrs. Hina Hussain. Thank you so much for being cooperative and helpful to us. And Dr. Nazneen and Dr. Huma, inshallah. See you all again with another webinar next month. Take care,
Inshallah.
everybody. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Inshallah. Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.